waiting for a little while till we could get everything settled, get our iPads set up, get our new mics going. As you can see, new mic. It does pretty good, but yeah, I mean, I can clip it to the beard.
There you go. That's new.
Anyway, I tested both the mics. They sounded really good. So we're going to listen to this before we actually put the video together. But we got these new mics we're testing out. They're 2 lapel mics. I know you can't see from that far, but we are sitting in our trucker lounge, in our driver's lounge, in the truck. We're going to try to figure out a way to get some better lighting. Maybe a little sticker light up here that we can turn on.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, we're talking about the end of lease. It did not go as they said it would go. As you know, watching our last one, they were taking money out every week instead of holding it off to take it out of our end of lease. So
right.
Looking back at that, the week we had a negative 11, and the week we had $144. Had they not taken those things out, we would have probably averaged about $1,400 for those 2 weeks.
It would have been good.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still going to be short on the weeks that you turn your truck in and get a new truck, because you're sitting for 3-4 days, sometimes upwards of a week, depending on how you go through the process, what appointments are available, things like that. So you just got to plan on having a couple weeks of light income, and
yes,
make sure you save ahead, knowing that you're coming up to your end of lease.
And you got to watch your end of lease, because if you schedule your, say you come in on Monday, you do your pre-lease inspection like what we showed you. And by the way, someone did comment that I didn't do a tug test. That was one of the major reasons to go over there, was to check the fifth wheel, make sure it latched, make sure it held. I did do a tug test. My wife did not catch it, because as soon as it latched, I put it in drive and hit my fuel. And the driver's side of the engine, the driver's side of the truck did come up, but she was focused on where I had latched, so you didn't get to see that. So we're sorry about that, but it's not like we can go back and redo it.
No, but definitely always do the tug test.
Yes, and as I responded, always do a tug test, and every single time, I don't care if you stop to go to the restroom, stop to grab something to drink, stop to fuel, every single time you stop, do a walk around, check your seal, check your tires, make sure no one put like a 2x4 with nails underneath your tires, and check your fifth wheel release. Because people do that. They come and pull that release, and a lot of times they'll pull that red hose too, so that the trailer locks up.
There's been a lot of people put comments, oh, every time I see a prime truck, I go mess with it, or this or that. You know, people don't have to have a good reason. They just have their own reason that they're going to mess with your truck. Sometimes it's nothing you did. Sometimes it is something you did. Maybe they thought you looked at them the wrong way or something. You never know.
Or you were driving 55 miles an hour down the interstate, and for some reason they think you cut them off.
Yeah, so just always check, just to be sure.
So, getting back to our end of lease bonus, and keep in mind we only had the truck 9 months.
Yes.
We picked it up in June of last year, turned it in April.
Yeah.
So we got, after everything said and done, the proration of the tires, proration of the brakes, all the fixing, all the cleaning and everything, after all of that, we got $6,147 back. So had they not taken that out of our weekly and taken it out of the other, we probably would have gotten about $4,700 back.
Right. You got to figure it was kind of just split up rather than all at once. So.
Right. And so, please pardon the way our truck looks. It is a little bit of a mess. I got my step ladder there. I fixed a chute in a trailer the other day, and
we're still working on camera.
I left my ratchet straps outside, and when we pulled off,
somebody's gonna find them in the grass at the last truck stop. You're welcome.
Anyway, we're still putting out our ducts. We are happy with the end of lease. We've been in this truck for a month now.
Yeah.
Because we signed the lease on the 5th of last month, I do believe.
Right. So
5th or 6th. And so we've put over 10,800 miles on this truck.
Yeah. She's getting miles
so
quick.
You can see we signed. Now, I know I'm Swiss cheese brain today, but what I was going to say a little bit earlier before I got on the tug test was, if you come in on Monday and your truck's ready and you run and you go sign your lease and then pull up, move everything over, clean up your truck, don't turn your truck in until Wednesday, you're going to have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday that you're paying for 2 trucks. Okay? They're going to prorate it. You're going to be paying for 2 trucks for those 3 days. And leasing advises you to turn in your truck one day and the next day to sign your new lease, so that you have a fresh, and you're not being charged for 2 trucks at once. Now,
if you just got it like that and you just want to throw them some extra money, go ahead.
Right.
We kind of like to keep our money.
But they did say, and before anybody asked, they did tell us before we even got there that we could start moving into our new truck immediately.
Right.
Everything was done.
Which helped.
So we moved into our new truck. We cleaned our old truck, as you could see through the process. And then we waited to sign our lease. Yep. Our daughter went in and she moved into her new truck. She cleaned her old truck. She turned her old truck in. And they were like, well, there's no loads till Monday. So she waited till Sunday to sign her lease, then go, I think it was Sunday, either Saturday or Sunday.
Like
and then she went, so she's going to have 2 or 3 days with no payment, that are there. Now, the new trucks, because of the market and because of inflation, have gone up.
Yes.
So, if you get something before 2024, you're going to pay a lower note than what you will on a 2024 or 2025 truck.
Correct.
It's not that much more.
But it's a difference, and you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you definitely have to account for an extra couple $100 that you weren't paying before.
Right. And we ran into someone who has a 2022 Peterbilt that he said he's purchasing. He put the down payment. He's in the Ace Lease program, and when he wanted to start comparing expenses, and so I opened up my last pay stub and I told him what our
fixed
costs were. That's insurance, everything. Our fixed costs, even though he's paying $268 less a week for his truck because of the higher insurance on the Ace Lease, he's paying $200 more per week than we are.
Correct.
So please keep that in mind. And if you're going through leasing, you can actually talk with them. And if they know what truck you're getting, like if you ordered your truck and they know the truck number that you're going to get, they can tell you exactly what the lease payments are. And they can give you an exact number on fixed costs.
And that way you can budget and you can decide if that's going to be something feasible for you or if that's something you need to revisit. Just also be aware that if you don't sign your lease because you're waiting on a load, they cannot assign a load to you until you sign that lease.
Right.
So if they say there's no loads till Monday, you have to sign your lease before they can give you one of those loads.
And they can't even put you on the list for a load until your lease is signed.
Right.
So, and then turn that around and remember, you only have, 59 days to keep your leasing stuff?
Yeah.
Which is the, the retirement, which it's not much, but at least it's something. And your $1,000 a year, your forgiven lease payments, which we actually got one coming up. We're about to earn one. So keep that in mind too while you're doing that. And
just a couple tidbits, and if you have questions, definitely leave us a comment or shoot us a message just saying, hey, I have a question, and we'll be glad to answer it. I usually answer them while he's driving, but of course he's a lot more knowledgeable, and so he'll give me the answers a lot of times. So don't think I'm just pulling it out from nowhere. I'm definitely asking and making sure that I'm giving you the correct answers. So always, and he's digging out our stuff, but always
we may
send a message and we'll answer.
We may zoom in the next time we take a video. I know the mics are working really good. I tested them both on another video, but
yeah,
while you were out of the truck. But that might give you a better, if we can zoom in, because the iPad's all the way at the front of the truck. We're all the way at the back. It gives you kind of some sort of
spatial depth perception.
Right.
Sure.
Okay. But anyway, before we wrap it up, I wanted to pull these out because this is what we use, and we're not getting paid for this. We're not getting any kickback, nothing free.
We don't get promos of any sort, guys.
No.
Someone said, oh, people, they talk good about Prime because they get paid too. No, we don't.
No.
And we don't get paid by anything we tell you, hey, this place is nice or that place is nice. We're just trying to let you know what we do along the road.
We're not even like fluffy. We don't even get free meals from it.
Right?
I mean, so.
That's okay, though.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine with us.
Yep.
But what we do in the truck, if you're a truck driver or you're thinking about driving trucks, or you've ever been in a small vehicle for any length of time, and I mean days, not just a couple hours going to work, like you've been in a van on a trip and you're driving out to California and you live in New Jersey instead of flying because there's 6 of you. You know how stuffy it gets in there. You know how bad it gets as far as smell, BO, funk, lots of different things. And we not saying that we don't take showers. We take showers
constantly,
3-4 times a week usually. But we found this product. It's called Pink Zebra.
Helps
and it
with
comes
our
in
puppy too.
Over 80 different scents. And there's several different ways to get it. We get them in these little pouches and we put them in a warmer that looks like an apple. Might show it to y'all. And these things smell amazing. We have actually had times when we didn't melt any for 3 or 4 days, gone somewhere and someone walked by the back of our truck, or our tech was checking the trailer and came back and said, hey, what is that smell coming out of your truck? It smells amazing. And we haven't even started it up for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, it's got an odor neutralizer on some of them, which helps. If you're in rainy situations, we have a dog. Take her out to the potty and she gets wet. She smells like wet dog. Yeah. She gets a bath, but she still smells like wet dog. So these help in situations like that. They're
non-toxic, so if you have an animal on board, they can eat it. It's soy wax with essential oils, and it's all natural essential oils. None of them are poisonous. And, I mean, it just works great. 1 tablespoon in our warmer does for like 3 nights if we want it to. They test these things in a 20 by 20 room for 3 days with 3 tablespoons for 8 hours a day. They'll turn it on, let it burn 8 hours. They walk in, smell every couple hours, and make sure that the scent is still strong. And they work amazingly. And I have been putting a link to the lady who sells them. It's our sister-in-law, in all of our video descriptions. So if you want to get it, it's great.
Or if you see the link and you're like, what is this Pink Zebra link? That's what it is. It's because we believe in it and we buy it for our truck to make sure that it smells.
We buy it for our truck. We buy it for our kids at home. We buy it for our house. We have not only the sprinkles, which is the wax melts. We have a candle that you make with the sprinkles.
And we have oil.
We have these. Let me see if I can get it. I should be able to get it. We have these little things for whenever we don't want to. It's a little zebra with scent on it. We have, if you ever see our truck in real life, you'll notice on the dash, you'll see our mural on the top. You'll see our Cajun Couple trucking on the sides. But in the windshield. We have 2 deer and a cactus on a little plaque. And those deer have wool on them. They call them woolies.
Yep.
And we have oils that we can squeeze and drop, just about 4 or 5 drops of oil on that wool, and it will diffuse that oil over a 24-hour period of time. And it makes the truck smell. Let's see, she had caramel brulee was the last one she had, I think is what it was.
Caramel something, and then I had a strawberry, and then there was one that's like a coconut. That smelled really good too.
Yeah.
But
so this is how we keep our truck smelling like home. If you ever come to visit us, climb in, watch a TV show or a movie, or just visit, you will smell these when you come in.
Oh yeah.
And we are still trying to condense some things. We're going home on the 16th. Our first stop off at home this year.
Yes.
And so we're going to unload some things.
Yes, we've got presents for grandkids and kids, and yeah, we've just got to get some stuff off the truck too. Got one of those vacuum things with the bags to put the clothes in and vacuum it down, so where I can put the winter clothes and stuff like that to make when we go home we can unload certain bags. Unload the coats, because I think we're pretty much done with the snowy weather. Hopefully, pretty close.
Yeah.
So we can get some of that off.
So we have a new intro, which
Yes.
you saw already, with both of us out by the truck. And see what else.
I'm not sure. Lease is done and it feels good. 3 more years with this truck, and only a month in, so it's after our home time. We'll just get back to rolling and finding new fun things to talk about. If you have ideas, definitely drop ideas of, hey, can y'all show this or talk about this? Or
Yes, because the last 3 comments we've gotten were like, hey, we've done it. And there is one that I'm still in the works of. There's another option on the Peterbilt in the site that they told me should be coming up this month. I'm going to keep an eye out to try to do ordering a Peterbilt from them and explaining what all the upgrades are and all, just like I did with Freightliner. Volvo and International, we're still not ordering. So as we start to order those, I'll see about getting those up. Let's see, we can do one on fixing the chute in the trailer.
Yes, we had a fun shoot the other day that had 9 rivets down.
Yes.
So, yay.
And
different things like that, but just shoot us some comments. We'll definitely look at them and pick out some really good ones, and
Yep. We try to get to everything and to everyone. We try to comment on every comment and everything. So please like, subscribe, comment. That all helps us. We're not really that close, but we're not far from them monetizing us. So when they do, I'm going to have to get my Part 104A for the drone.
For the drone footage, yes.
Yes.
Because we like the drone footage, but definitely there's certain rules about if you make anything off of anything you use a drone for, you do have to get licensing. Besides that, it's just a fun hobby.
Right. And we're going to try to get some video for home time. I'm not sure what our next video is going to be about, but it was suggested by someone that our volume was a little low on our team video, and suggested we might do that again. So with the new mics, we might do that next.
We'll definitely be listening to this video just to make sure, see how these mics pick up, and see, better angles for that fun camera up there.
Yeah, because it's a little hard to see us right now, isn't it? So we're going to try to figure out lighting, maybe another place for the camera or something. We got a little bit of stuff to do.
Yeah, we're kind of down right now, waiting to deliver, so we're kind of just shooting this to catch y'all up.
Yeah, this load has been fun.
Yeah, 4 drops.
Got a call. We have one. I really don't like going to New Jersey. I really don't. And we got a call from another fleet manager. One of his drivers lives in New Jersey and had jury duty on the 7th.
Yep.
And the load we were driving was delivering on the 6th of May. And so he asked if we would switch. He said, I know I'm asking a lot. It's last minute. Y'all are both in Lebanon, Indiana. Well, no, we weren't quite to Lebanon yet to pick up.
We were in Indiana, though.
We were in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, can you please switch with him? I understand it's a 4 drop, but he really needs to get home. And the last drop is in Pennsylvania. It's on the 7th, so he won't be able to make jury duty. So I went ahead and said, yeah, I'll take it. And tomorrow's going to be a hectic day. Because we have 3 drops.
Drops in one day.
One at 7 a.m.
So hopefully.
One at 4:30 p.m. and one at 11 p.m.
Hopefully they're just all on their A game and unload us quickly and get us on our way.
Because the first drop is 3 hours from the second drop. The second drop is a Walmart. So we know that's going to be an OTIF. So we got to be careful on that. Then the third drop, I think, is like 16 miles or 60 miles from.
Yeah, it's not 4.
You know, and then the 4th drop is only like 16 miles from the 3rd drop.
But it's the next morning.
It's the next morning at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And that one is the one that they say can't be there more than 15 minutes early. 15 minutes early. So we are on a fun one.
Yeah.
But we do go home on the 16th. We're going to see about getting some footage of us, our grandkids and all. We have 2 grandkids. We're going to have a party, and it's going to be laser tag. So Pawpaw might get involved. And
it'll be a fun
it's going to be a
home
fun visit.
Yes.
And we got to fix something up for our dogs. Our neighbor who watches them is possibly moving. She didn't call us back to tell us if she was or not. So we got to get something for our dogs and fix up something where someone comes by and make sure they're fed and all.
Yep.
And
so we've got lots of fun. No, that's about it, guys. Thank y'all for watching. And
thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment, share. If you are thinking about coming to Prime, have any questions, feel free to contact us. Our cell phone number is in the description.
Yep. And
texting is the easiest way to get in touch with us because I don't answer my phone while I'm driving. And that phone number is to the phone that I run Trucker Path on. So I won't be answering it.
Nope.
But text and we will get back to you. And our email's down there. I check my email about once a week, maybe twice a week. And I get a lot of emails, so I may miss it. So please text. If you sent me an email, text with, hey, I've been watching, blah, blah, blah. Here's my email address. I sent you an email so I can look it up with your email address.
Yeah, because emails get lost. Sometimes they go to spam before they even go to and they don't go to the regular folder. Or, it's just not very reliable.
But I'm going to get ready to start cooking supper, something slow.
We'll figure it out.
Possibly. And, there's a ladies' Bible study right here.
Yep.
And my wife's planning on going to tonight. So
every now and then there's close stuff you can walk to.
Yep. So, as always, keep your shiny side up, your rubber side down, your mirrors between the ditches, and we'll catch you on the back haul. See ya.
Bye.